What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the crypto future. How's everybody doing? Good evening. I'm a little behind today. A little behind. I got a great video I'm going to be uploading after this live stream is over, guys. You're going to want to check that out. So I missed uploading it around 6:30. So anyway, all right, let's get into it, guys. See what's going on out there. We got some super chats. Mirdid and Jim Picks. What's up, boys? Don't forget Bo. Don't forget Bo. Unforgivable that you forgot him. RHI, how you doing? Rob is the GOAT, and the Patreon is life-changing. Hey, I appreciate that. We're changing lives, guys. That's what we're doing. We're making people's lives better. Where are you all at? Yes, exactly. Green tea in the hizzy. What's going on? We got Squirtle. Jeff, just want to thank you. Just want to thank everyone that sold their ZBEC at 307. You just remodeled my kitchen. Well played, sir. Well played. Let's do this. Absolutely. Yo, Matt, what's going on? Yo, Mars. Mary's in the house. We here. Joy, what's up? Everyone hit the likes for daily great content. Absolutely. Second Pokemon of the day. Bulbasaur in the house. J Money, my guy, my dude. Beast mode. Not fun having your cell go up in smoke when changing the battery. Oof. Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. Mike, what's up, man? Any updates on RSR? No, nothing that I know of. Over the top, what's going on, man? Funky Dang was hoping for a big correction on ZBEC. Oh, well, it might not be done. It might not be done. Give it a couple days. Everybody's so, instant gratification. She might still go some more. What's going on? What's going on? David's in the house. Script this. Let's get this money. Absolutely, let's get this money. Leo's in the house. What's going on, man? Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single thing, guys. So go ahead and whack it, tap it, smash it, whatever it is you got to do, man. I would like and subscribe to your channel, right? Roger says liked. There you go. Thank you so much, man. Jay says the new Patreon video. Yeah, I know. I've seen people say it. I see people say it. I guess it's just going to have to be one of those had to be there moments. I don't know. Jerry the Turtle. They need a love button for Rob. Hit the loves. Yes, hit the love button. I think there's little heart emojis thing you can press. Beebs, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Third Pokemon of the day. Isaac in the house. What's up, man? The Patreon video. Yes, I know that. No, I can't fix it. It's recorded. It's the live stream from earlier today, so it's just going to not have sound. So there's nothing I can do about that. Ramona from Otaku's Misfits to Rob's Weirdos, the best creators on YouTube. I appreciate you, Ramona. Thank you so much. Otaku Tax in the house. What do we got? Steve, or a money sign button. Yes. Got the fries across your eyes, baby. Make sure to pamp the like and subscribe button on Blueprint as well. Absolutely, guys. We're starting to get close to 1,000 subs over on Crypto Blueprint, guys. So make sure you're going over there and hook me up with a sub. Got to get that channel growing. Like I said, guys, we do that so that if anything ever happens to the main channel, Crypto Future, you can still follow me over on Crypto Blueprint. So make sure that you go subscribe over there. It's on your screen right now. Crystal Ball, Crypto Future. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Rumble paired with Tron today. Yeah, I don't know much about that right now, but I will say I'm not a big Justin Sun fan. I don't really like Tron very much. So there she is, Gamma Goddess. Let's continue to hold the line and get this money. Amen to that. Matt Adam in the house. Rob is working overtime to make sure we stay informed and in the know. Hit that like, everyone. Yeah, that's the least you could do, guys, to help a brother out, right? A guy. Hello, everyone. Hope your week's going awesome. Now let's make this money. Any Florida residents have anxiety over Hurricane SZN aligning with Circle Top? If you know, you know. Power. I'm sorry. If you guys are in Florida, you guys, you know what? Be safe down there, man. Be safe, okay? Volks, half my community lives in Florida, it seems. So be careful out there, guys. Take care of yourselves. Volks in the house. Roger, it's amazing to hear from you, sir. Well, it's amazing to hear from you too, brother. And your dog is absolutely precious. Amazing coins. I'm here just at work. There you go, man. Make that powder. LFG. DeFi Drifter. Hey, Rob, what would confirm the low is in for Zebek? Well, I mean, man, it kind of looks like it's building a larger bull flag than or bull pennant, right? It looks like it's going to be a little bit larger. Let me just if this is the case over on Zebek, it's possible we could just be creating a bull pennant here, right? Which means we're probably going to, and this aligns perfectly with what I've been saying to you guys over on the Patreon today. I was saying that we're probably going to consolidate on Zebek for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, right? So ping-ponging here for a week or two would be absolutely perfect, guys. It would be perfect to cool off the RSI a little bit. Everything can chill, right? Let it cool off before we make another leg to the upside. Now, if that's the case, then from the breakout, I mean, you're probably looking at somewhere around, somewhere in the range of 2075 for the next breakout. If this consolidates for a week or two, where it is now, that's probably where your next target's going to be, somewhere around that 2075 area, 2076. Fantastic. Working our way up to a penny beautifully, guys. Beautifully. So we'll keep an eye on it. What happened to the live on the pit? Yeah, I don't know why the sound isn't there. The microphone, I don't think it was muted. Maybe I don't know. That's weird. That is weird. My boy Rob, buy a decent tonight. Let's go. You're buying one tonight. There you go. Yeah, make sure you don't forget to use the link, my friend. Get a good deal. Yeah, guys, listen, you got to get yourself a decent wallet, guys. I mean, we're seeing people starting to get scammed over on Discords and X and stuff like that, right? Wallets are getting drained. Guys, protect yourselves. For the love of God, protect yourselves, right? What are you thinking? Just leaving your crypto on exchanges and in hot wallets and think like everyone thinks it's not going to happen to them until it happens to them. And then they've lost everything, right? Don't be that guy. Protect your crypto. Get yourself a decent biometric wallet. Use our link down below to get a great deal, guys. You're even getting it cheaper by using our link. Come on, protect your money. I shouldn't have to beg you to protect your money, right? Help me help you. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you had a good day. Yeah, you know what? I did not actually have a very good day. I did not, because I spent quite a few hours at Costco and it was packed with people, and I get so much anxiety when I'm surrounded by people like that are irritating. Like, you know how it is at Costco. You sit there in an aisle and you're trying to look at things on the shelf, and there's some dickhead behind you rushing you along, so you let him pass you, and then when you let him pass you, he goes like so slow that he might as well be walking backwards. So it's like he's in a rush to get around you, but then as soon as he gets around you, he's got to go slower than you, right? It's just, I had so much anxiety over there. I was gonna like lose on somebody, so it wasn't good. I did not have a good day. Did not have a good day. It was very frustrating. If you've ever been in a Costco, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Ditto in the house. Nice. We got our fourth Pokemon of the day. Absolutely. Leo, what's good, man? What's good? Gerald, we got time. Chill steak. Get that Zebek. Yo Mars. LCX. I'm bullish on LCX. For full transparency, I do not hold LCX, but I am bullish on LCX. Yes, absolutely. Dr. DJ, what's up, man? I'm debating adding a small bag into Mamo crypto. It's 2% up for the week. What do you think? Good crypto. What's the ticker on that? MAMO? Let me have a looky-loo. Mammo. $14 million market cap almost. 35% of the supply in circulation. It's on base. Very, very new project. Not even a week old. What do they do? Mammo turns what used to be complex into easy. Human first routines. It works quietly in the background, finding smart opportunities for you and your money while you focus. So it sounds like it's an AI play. Is that what it is? Artificial intelligence? All-time high was yesterday. I like this project. I think it looks like it can do very, very well. It's got good tokenomics, good small market cap. I wouldn't ape in super big though, because it's not really listed anywhere. So hard to buy, hard to sell, right? You only have really DEXs. You don't have a single centralized exchange listing, but that could change, and then a lot of liquidity could come in. So yeah, I would probably get a little bit. If it was me, I would buy some. I wouldn't go crazy, but I would buy some. Hey Rob, how long do you think it'll take for XRP to get to $3? It's probably going to be soon. It'll break $3 again on its next leg up. What is it right now? $2.60, something like that. Where is XRP? $2.30. Yeah, it's not going to be hard for it to get to $3. Maybe June, probably in June. Yeah, buddy, let's go. What's up? Mike, hey Rob, by any chance, do you know what amount of protection does the Decent wallet give? Like, for example, I saw another one similar that gave up $5 million protection reimbursement. Well, I mean, listen, Decent wallets are cold storage wallets, which means there is no Bluetooth connection to them, right? You can't be hacked. The only way you can be hacked is if you buy it off Amazon or something like that, secondhand, because what happens is people will pre-program the hacks. They'll pre-program the seed phrases and then drain your wallet when you fill it. That's why you never buy one off Amazon or something. Buy it direct from the manufacturer by using our link. There is no Bluetooth connection to these, okay? There's no way to hack them like that. Unless you give up your seed phrases, you cannot be hacked. It's not connected to the internet, right? Ready to DC tomorrow. There you go. Rob, I'll be here with you in the bear, picking up 3,000% gains. Let's go. Absolutely, brother. Early bird gets the worm. Hell yeah, Beebs. We're going to be rocking it, brother. We are going to be rocking it. Leo's in Florida. Well, be safe there, brother. Be safe. Getting in 50 push-ups position. Let's do it. Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, you guys be careful down there, man. You think we're going to bounce around 2037 and 2005 on Zebek? Might sell another 10%. I don't know, man. Like I said, I put that bull pennant up there, and if it stays inside that bull pennant, then we should. There's a strong possibility that we will. XCN did, right? Tampa Bay in the house. Jacksonville, brother. Hell yeah, bro. Geez, yeah. See, almost half my community's in Florida for some reason. That's crazy. Atlantic Beach. There you go. South side. We in the south side. Dude, Miria is pamping. Yeah, it's up like 30%. Miria's got the fries that'll cross your eyes. Absolutely, man. Another one of our picks over on the Patreon going nuts, guys. You snooze, you lose. If you're not over in our community, I don't know what you're doing with your life, man. You're sitting on the sidelines and you're asking questions, asking me or somebody else, hey, man, should I get in on this project? Man, you could have been in on that project getting hundreds of percentages in gains, but you're too cheap. You want to save your $20. So to save $20, you're losing thousands of bucks. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm having shopping flashes. There you go. Costco's exactly. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The old fart land. You just call me an old fart. I love Costco, but I also hate Costco. Exactly. Zebek holder here. Any concerns on the founders that possibly have corrupt reputations? No, that FUD died down, man. That was already addressed. Miria's on fire. Oh, Taku, my man. What's up, man? The normies at Costco don't watch your channel, so they don't matter. Yeah, you're not wrong, brother. They don't matter. I don't mind, and they don't matter. Everyone remember not to leak the gems on YouTube. Patreon content stays on the Patreon. Amen, brother. Absolutely. Kai, what's up, buddy? I only go to Costco for eggs and toilet paper. Yeah, my wife likes going to Costco, though. She likes it there, so. Miria's on fire. Hell yeah, it is. Miria's looking fantastic. You know what we're going to do, guys? Let's look at the Miria chart. Yeah, look at that. Look at that perfect inverse head and shoulders. Absolutely perfect played out. We got to get above resistance here around 201,435. As we're probably going to find a little bit of resistance. But yes, this is a fantastic inverse head and shoulders. Textbook, baby. Textbook. Harlow, what's up, man? Hey, Rob, make sure they hit that like button. My question to you is, when do you think it's safe to start putting in our dry powder for Zebek? I mean, DCAing is fine, but I think we're going to continue to bounce inside this bullpen that we're building for the next week and a half or so. So, yeah, let me check. What are the likes at, guys? What are the likes at? We have 427 people watching in total and 91 likes, 92 likes. Y'all are doing me dirty right now, man. Doing me dirty. What did I do to you? Come on, hit the like button. Carlos, what's up, man? Has there been any new votes on XCN? No, there has not been any. There's not been any proposals on the Dow that I know of lately. But they do have a brand new partnership today, and I have a video coming out later tonight covering it. So make sure you watch that video because Onyx Coin does have a new partner, and I will be covering it tonight. Nick, what's up, buddy? Hey, Mr. Rob and the family. It's amazing how much you can change your life with investing in crypto and stocks. 50K up in Miria alone and another 40K on Zebek, and they're just getting started. I love seeing it, Nick. I love seeing it, brother. That is exactly right, my dude. That is exactly right. Rob's going to have a lifetime pass to free Florida vacation, stay in Florida after this bull run. Well, I tell you, Florida, I do want to come down to Florida and check it out. Beebs, myself, and Holmes. If we ever see Holmes again, he's been disappeared. We're supposed to go watch some hockey games next season down in Florida. What do you see Zebek getting to this cycle? I've done so many videos talking about that. I mean, my bullishness on that is growing every day. I used to think about 5 cents, but I'm really starting to warm up to around 15 cents, to be honest with you, man. Texas, baby. Nice. Toronto in the house. Just me. Okay. Galaxy Shooter. I was born in Toronto. So the rise of the Miria Misfits, baby. Absolutely. Yep. I just did Costco last week. $1,000 for groceries. Need that 10-cent Zebek to hit. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. It's crazy how much money you can spend at Costco, right? My wife went to Costco a few weeks ago. I think I told you guys about this. And for some reason, I don't normally do it, but I was online and I was checking our banking, and I checked the account and it said like $1,000 at Costco. And I remember when she came home, I was looking around at everything she bought, and I was like, what did you buy at Costco? I was expecting like an electric scooter or something, right? Something expensive. I was like, what? She's like, I bought groceries. I'm like, you bought $1,000 worth of groceries? Like there's no little toy you bought or anything? No like new kitchen appliance or something? She's like, no. I'm like, oh my God, when did groceries become so expensive? That's insane. You got to tell Canada to let Sam's Club out of there. Sam's Club out there. Yeah, hey, absolutely, man. Wish I would have added more Miria. Yeah, well, that's the way she goes, man. Listen, the gem that we have over on the Patreon right now, though, I mean, that's one that I would be accumulating right now, guys. And I was going to put a post over on the Patreon just to let you guys know, but listen, I do think it's a good day to DCA into the gem over on the Patreon, guys. So if you're wondering about that, yes, I do think it's time. I think it's time. Don't ape, don't go crazy, but DCAing right now would be a good idea. And guys, if you want to know what it is, you got to get over to the Patreon, because I promise you this much. In a month and a half from now, you're going to be sitting in this live stream chat and you're going to be saying, is it too late to buy that project? Do you think it's going to have a pullback so I can buy in? Just get in early, guys. Get over to the Patreon and get in early. I just uploaded a video covering it yesterday. These partnerships are going to boggle your mind. Rob, you might be a U.S. citizen soon if Canada gets the Golden Dome for free. That would be nice. Water locker time. So doing all a favor in muting. What? I don't get it. Pamping ain't easy. But somebody's got to do it. Absolutely. Leo, I invite you to come to Jacksonville. Thank you so much, brother. Myria going up. Where do you see it going, Rob? I'm going to need a little bit more of a time frame for that, my friend. In what time frame? Andy, my dude, with the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. You always there watching my back. Hey, Rob Zebek, Myria, advice on mobile. You're a machine. Appreciate your hard work, buddy. Hey, I appreciate you standing by my side, brother. Absolutely, man. Us Scots got to stick together, my friend. Yo, Rob, got any new gem announcements? Yeah, I just dropped one over on the Patreon, right? We're accumulating that one right now. So, did you hear that the state of Florida is trying to pass a bill for no cap? Yeah, I heard about that yesterday. Zebek going to Ripple's XRP like 60,000%. Yes. Hey, you know what? I agree, man. I agree. Buying projects like Zebek is like buying XRP in 2017, man. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Do not sleep on these projects, guys. That's the whole point, is to get in early on this stuff, right? The wife DCAing at Costco. Yeah, exactly. I spent so much money at Costco. I should be the COO or something. The Gulf of America side. There you go. Costco is one of the biggest retail gold. Yes, yes. Where's the air fryer? Exactly. Jasmine XCN, about to go to the moon. Hell yeah. I'm going to do some DCAing tomorrow. Nice. Is that gem on Uphold? No, but it is on Coinbase Wallet and Phantom Wallet. So you can buy it in the States. Shout out to Otaku. Great content day after day. Everyone needs to subscribe to his channel. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Listen, hopefully you went over and subscribed to Crypto Future. However, there's another channel you need to subscribe to, because if you don't, I will find you. Go and subscribe to Crypto Otaku, guys. This is my guy, my brother from another mother. He is one of our community leaders. He's a mod over on our Patreon, and he is my friend. Go and give him a sub, guys. He's a fantastic guy. You're going to get all the latest macroeconomic alpha in his own unique way, guys. Check him out for yourselves. It's right there on your screens. Let's get him to 1,000 subs, guys. This is insane that he's not at 1,000 subs. Unacceptable behavior. Unacceptable. He's only got 643 subs. He needs 1,000, right? So let's get it done, guys. Let's support our brother. Word on Supra. Supra's actually doing some building. They've been doing a lot of live streams lately. I've been meaning to catch one. I'm going to have to catch one of them and have it playing in the background. There's been a lot of coverage of it lately. So let me pay attention to a couple of the lives that are going on about them, and let me see what's going on, because I know they are making moves right now. So I am pretty excited about it. So where are we? I'll be listening. Nice. Don't go to Jacksonville. Why not? Zebek to the moon. So hard to read this chart. It feels like it's going to keep going. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all. Outstanding community. Join if you can without being a butt. not a but. You welcome all. There you go. Panama City, Florida. Panama. Sorry about that. Rob Stradamus. Otaku's channel is gold. Hell yeah, it is. Got out to mobile just in time, just before it tanked. There you go. Good stuff, man. I can't DCA. No more money to do so. Hey, there's nothing wrong with just sitting on your hands, man. Listen, some of the most successful investors in the world have spent extended periods of time doing absolutely nothing except waiting for their investments to mature. So don't fret if you cannot do any DCAing. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's all good in the hood, right? Here's the thing, you can't DCA every dip. You just can't. I can't, you can't, no one can, right? You're gonna miss some dips, and that's fine. Get comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Just purchased 2 decent wallets. Time to secure this bet. There you go. There you go, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Using our link, absolutely fantastic, guys. Supports the channel. CDJ or CJD, little dyslexia going on there. We need more dogs in the Patreon. Hell yeah, we do. Let's go. It's insane to me how all these other economic channels are just blatantly disrespectful to their communities and have mass followings. Meanwhile, you and Otaku are criminally undersubbed. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A large portion of people who watch crypto YouTube are partial to people that tell them what they want to hear, not the truth, right? So when you tell the truth is not always sexy, right? It's not always what people want to hear. So when you say stuff they don't want to hear, like we're going to have a correction or it's going to go down a little bit, well, they stop following you because, you know, they're emotional and they're like, oh, that's not what I want to hear. So they get upset. But I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm here to protect you with using my experience in the market, right? Danny, what's up, buddy? Rob, thank you for all your hard work you do behind the scenes for us. Hey, no problem, man. I did it. Join the Patreon. Galaxy Shooter. There you go, man. Welcome to the family, my friend. Awesome to have you, man. Awesome to have you. Okay, so we got, let me see if anybody subbed to Otaku there. You did. You guys did. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Otaku is my guy. He is my guy, my dude, my brother from another mother. All right. So we got a video to get into here. Let's get into that. Ray Washburn on navigating Mr. T's tariffs, resetting global trade and health of the consumer.
Now to discuss real estate, energy, tariffs, the state of the consumer, and much more. Ray Washburn, Vice Chairman of Gillen Capital, Gillen Property Group, Chairman of Sunoco, member of Red Lobster's board. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here and on set. What's the Italian? No, it's Mexican, right?
Mexican. Mi Cocina.
How many of those you got?
27.
27 of those.
Mm-hmm.
Board or Red Lobster at this point? How did that come about?
Well, Red Lobster, as you know, went through bankruptcy after that $20 all-you-can-eat shrimp fiasco they had.
Yep.
So Fortress bought it, and Fortress asked me to go on the board. We do a lot of business.
So you're on the board for that. Chairman of Sunoco. So
that's right.
If we want to talk energy, you can explain what's happening.
Yeah, we're the largest seller of refined products in the United States, in the Americas now.
And then you started, initially, you bought the best mall in Dallas, didn't you?
No, in the United States.
In the United, okay.
Yeah.
But Short Hills Mall, wait a minute. Short Hills Mall is best in the United
That's a mall. We're open air.
Okay, you're open air. But you bought that, and then you bought how many more at this point?
We own Holland Park Village in Dallas, Country Club Plaza in Kansas City, which is over 15 city blocks, Phillips Place in Charlotte, North Carolina. We've got a block in downtown Aspen, and so we've got different things around the country.
Damn. You don't go anywhere it's not a great place, do you?
No, I like to stay active.
So okay, let's talk. You've been active politically. Actually, you were actually in the Trump administration.
Yeah.
If you're
No, I was a Senate confirmed. I was a CEO of the Overseas Private Investment Corporation,
which merged with.
Well, now it's called the DFC, development finance, and it took part of USAID and part of the State Department.
You can comment on all the cuts there.
I was a CEO when the Build Act went through, and so that was under my watch that all
But
happened.
you backed, I think you backed Romney, you backed Chris Christie.
I was Chris Christie's finance chairman in 2016. Yeah, finance chairman.
Right now, you would say you're a big backer of President Trump.
Yes, I'm a very big backer of President Trump.
Okay, so what do you make of the backdrop being in all these businesses with tariffs and the big beautiful bill, Doge? How about give us a synopsis?
Sure. Well, it's had us to really rethink a lot of our businesses in a good way. And I'll give you an example. Red Lobster, we used to source all of our shrimp from China, for example. We're the largest buyer of shrimp in the world. We've now shifted all that production in a fairly short period of time to India, Vietnam, the Texas Gulf Coast. And so that had us rethink our supply chain. So in that sense, that was a good thing. In Sunoco, on the energy side, the only way we're affected really is on steel prices for pipes and stuff, because we have 15,000 stations in the Americas, and pretty much everything we have is produced here domestically.
What do you think of this latest? Were you surprised, U.S. Steel and Nippon, if that goes through?
No, I just saw that on your.
Who got to the president? I think Dave McCormick.
Right.
Senator.
I want to go though on the shrimp side real quick.
Yeah, sure.
So you're moving stuff to, you said India and Vietnam.
It's already moved.
Already moved.
Yeah, and the Texas Gulf
Tim
Coast.
Cook was planning to do that, and apparently that was not good enough. So do you think long term you're going to be okay?
Well, we have to have the source. I mean, we don't have enough shrimp, Texas Gulf Coast, to feed all our restaurants.
But what's that done to your margins thus far, and what do you think it will do long term?
Well, long term, you've just got to squeeze margin out. You know, all of us have got parts of our business that 150% tariffs, obviously nothing works. You get down to 10% tariffs, you can find that in your businesses to squeeze out.
What if it's 20 to 30% overall?
You know, it's a challenge, for sure. It's a challenge. But, you know, the consumer at the end of the day isn't going to buy a, $50 shrimp plate. So, I mean, the business will figure it out. I think President Trump sees that, and as things slowly work their way through the system, he's going to understand what it takes to make business work. Otherwise, we're not going to be selling much shrimp.
That means you just find another alternative?
No, I think it'll work itself out this summer. Okay. I think he's going to find compromise in a lot of ways.
Well,
the first thing he put out there was a big blanket deal. Now they're negotiating down the different parts of it.
Do you see an eventual payback to the near-term pain that we felt maybe with the tariffs? Do you think it resets global trade in a positive way for the United States? Are you a believer? In
a positive way? Yes, I think so. It brings so many. We have to rethink a lot of the ways we do business too, and I think the tariffs have forced that to a lot of us. So, for example, our restaurants, we source all of our to-go packaging, things people don't think about, bags, plasticware, all those kind of things that you get are all from foreign places, and so those things have doubled, tripled, quadrupled in price. So we're having to find suppliers closer to onshoring. I think it's going to bring a lot of business. When I was running the Overseas Private Investment Corp, we finance a lot of companies in Central America, the Northern Triangle, Colombia, places like that. It's going to bring a lot much closer to the shores of the United States.
But you think we'll get it back here?
I think we'll get some of it back here. A lot of it is so labor intensive. It just, with our labor laws in this country, it's difficult to do anything that, for example, our shrimp, a lot of it's hand breaded. So you have a lot of people dipping, and at minimum wages here, you just can't, it just doesn't work.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so interesting.
Hand breading shrimp. Yeah.
Right. No, but what do you do about that? I mean, do you think robots are ultimately going to be doing this for us?
Hand breading shrimp?
That's what I'm saying.
Sure someone will figure that out.
I don't know if Elon Musk is going to have his robots, doing the shrimp.
Right. Well, if they do, then we absolutely can bring it back here.
You're from Dallas, and I know you know Kyle Bass.
Yeah, Kyle's a good friend.
Good friend. China Hawk. You a China Hawk? We doing the right thing? How should we approach that? And should there be permanent high tariffs with China to decouple, or to just?
Well, we're able to move, again, a lot of production, a lot of things away from China. It just takes
forever. Should we be doing that?
Things are so cheap there.
We should be doing that.
Oh, absolutely. We should be doing that.
Because of their designs on global
dominance that the Chinese seem to have. But the other countries like India, you go throughout Africa. I mean, the one thing I learned running Overseas Private Investment Corporation was so many pockets of labor in other parts of the world that just been untapped. I mean, you go down to South America, to Brazil, Argentina, those countries. I mean, there's an incredible amount of labor.
Ray, how did you think, we're trying to figure out why the market has been so resilient. We had Jeremy Siegel on. And I was making the point that if we hadn't had this sort of hiccup with tariffs and all the that some of the stuff's good. Deregulation is probably positive. The Biden economy, if you did back out some of the inflation, and maybe it's pandemic related, maybe it was too much spending, but other than that, jobs market remained very strong. Wages were rising, except inflation rose too much. Are we going to go into a really positive economic cycle, you think, if we get beyond?
Well, credit card debt, consumer debt is a big worry. I mean, it's at an all-time high.
This is what we want to hear. So that's something.
Yeah, credit card debt's an all-time. So in my three main businesses, call it retail, shopping centers, restaurants, and Sunoco, gasoline sales. What we're seeing across all three platforms, we'll start with gasoline. Gasoline right now, sales are soft compared to last year. Why? A number of things. One is refinery capacity is 92% right now in the second quarter, high 80s. Well, they're pushing so much gasoline onto the market. The consumer has slowed down their driving. So all of a sudden we have too much supply on the market. So is that good or bad? Well,
even with cheaper energy prices, gasoline hasn't been as cheap because refinery hasn't met the demand.
The refineries are continuing to pump it out because we haven't had a major disruption in the refinery. There haven't been a hurricane, big fire, explosion, something like that. So the refinery business is all out right now, okay? None have gone down for big maintenance. And so that's putting a lot of supply into the system, okay, A. B, the consumer is out there. A lot of them are they're scared right now. There's a lot of kind of stagnation going on. So I think a lot of people.
What are they scared of? Tariffs?
Just the headline news, listening to you guys. I mean, reading the newspaper every day that there are job losses and things going on. They're scared of their jobs. So they're driving less. EVs have come into about 4% of the market.
And what do you think that grows to?
I don't know. The problem is a lot of people are kind of scared of EVs and like, I rent one or I get one. Am I going to be able to charge it? And so I don't know where.
If you have to drive farther than a couple hours, you don't.
The thing is, we're one of the largest sellers of diesel. American Commerce runs on diesel. All our 18-wheelers run on diesel. There aren't electric diesel trucks.
So that's good for your business.
That's good for our business. So when you see distribution of goods around the country, that got to be fueled by diesel. So that's strong for us right now. But if that softens, that's when you see that stores are buying less stuff in the Long Beach and need less trucks to truck it. So watching diesel sales is a real barometer of the economy. Right now, it's about equal to last year. It hadn't gone up, hadn't gone down, it's just about so.
Fascinating. We're going to have a look at this article. But first, let me catch up on the chat. Those idiots want to hear that XRP is going to $1,000 tomorrow. Yeah, hey, you're not wrong, Fax. You're not wrong, right? If I don't tell people that XRP is going to 589, then they don't want to subscribe here, right? But I just won't do that, right? Danny, sweet dreams. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be used by you. Otaku, used by Otaku. Thanks. Thanks again, Rob, sending chaos my way. Hey, absolutely. I got to send the crazies over to you, right? Beebs, did we get a solid close on Bitcoin? No, we did not. I actually have a video coming out probably as soon as this is done talking about it, but no, we did not get a solid close on Bitcoin. Not at all, my friend. I was hoping we would close above 109,600. However, we did not. We closed around 108,900. So we're probably going to continue to consolidate. I wouldn't be surprised to see us come back down and retest 107,300 again. I wouldn't be surprised to see that after that close. So could be a little bit of a correction in the books tomorrow, guys. So hopefully you guys have some dry powder on the side. Rob, come to Colorado, buddy. Colorado is one of the places that I am going to be visiting because it is a place I'm considering moving to. David, what's up, buddy? I single-handedly put Red Lobster into bankruptcy because of all the endless shrimp I ate. True story, bro. True story. Trying to move. Zebek. Yeah, trying to move. Down 8%. We're going to get into this article here. She's trying. Alas, it's not going to work. Listening in while commuting on the crowded Osaka train. Bloisey in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Tony says, Zebek, ditto, just do it for the shrimp. Love this. In this dystopian future, there is no shrimp. Now I want some shrimp. Swift is a stable coin now or what? Been dead. Actually, funny story. The video I have coming out after this live stream, I talk about Swift and Onyx coin as well. So you're not going to want to miss it, guys. Swift and Jasmine will have their time to shine. Yes, absolutely, Matt. Robots will be doing our fishing. Just bought me a decent biometric and backup wallets. Thanks again. Nice. There you go, brother. There you go. Get yourself one. Make sure you're using our link. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Protect your capital. Beebs, SEI looks like it has a big cup and handle. Does it? Does it? Let me have a look. Oh, what the heck just happened there? SEI. Which time frame are you looking at? I don't see no cup and handle, Beebs. AI investment is ready to explode. There you go. Crypto crazies equals wealthy weirdos. All right, global liquidity boosts crypto market surge. The cryptocurrency market saw considerable growth as Bitcoin prices surpassed $110,000, influenced by favorable developments from the United States, including announcements from Mr. T's media company regarding plans to build the Bitcoin reserve. Meanwhile, trade tariffs negotiations are also under process, potentially influencing future market dynamics. In addition, Lark Davis highlights the influence of global liquidity trends, suggesting they might drive further market gains. The expansion of global liquidity is creating advantageous conditions for growth in high-risk markets, such as cryptocurrencies. Monetary expansion policies are being embraced by major economies, including the European Union, China, and Japan. Despite the U.S. Federal Reserve's cautious stance on rate cuts due to inflation concerns, significant liquidity injections are taking place globally. Recent economic data from the U.S. shows a steadying in long-term consumer confidence, with a decrease in anticipated in long-term. My brain had a brain fart there. In inflation expectations as an issue critical for the Federal Reserve. The combination of declining inflation, rising global liquidity, and Mr. T's Bitcoin strategies are paving the way for major developments in June, such as the return of $5 billion in FTX funds. That's right, the creditors get paid back from FTX. But here's what I would say about inflation in June, guys. We're probably going to see a small, tiny, itty-bitty little bump in inflation in June. And that is because for a very short window of time, the tariffs were in place. So we could see a tiny little bump in inflation because of that in June. But I'm hoping the markets are kind of understanding that that was a temporary thing, right? So, yeah. Technical analyst and Bessa provided an analysis of Bitcoin, observing how resistance and support are shifting at the $109,000 mark. A failure to maintain this level could result in further short-term fluctuations beyond the substantial breakout occurs. Despite market variations, the ongoing adjustments and positive liquidity conditions globally continue to foster market optimism and potential upward trends as financial markets adapt to these changes. Bitcoin and altcoins performance remains a central focus for stakeholders. China's liquidity boost, $53 billion through its central bank. So there you go. China has injected $53 billion into their central banks. Anticipated decline in long-term inflation benefits. So these are some of the potential perks of June that may pump the markets, and significant trendline retrieval on altcoin market observed by analysts. The combination of increased liquidity, strategic developments, and key market influencers continue to shape the optimistic outlook within the cryptocurrency sector. These dynamics offer insights into potential future trajectories for cryptocurrency values, attracting attention of traders and financial analysts worldwide. Guys, buckle in, because if I'm right and June is bigger than May, holy smokes. Let's go look at the M2 here correlation. Yeah, we're up. We had a little bit of a downturn today, not by much though, not by much. Are you ready for the next leg up here, guys? Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. This looks so good. So good. I'm bullish. Roger, what about Proppy? Is anyone here looking into that? We talk about Proppy quite a bit over on the Patreon, actually, my friend. We do like Proppy. Jerry the Turtle, no handle. Hello, sir. Do you think it's still early to invest 1K in ZBEC? Thanks. I don't think it's early to get into ZBEC. No, I think that you got to get into the Patreon where the gems are. That's where you can get in early. It's beyond getting in early on ZBEC at this point. But the good news is the next project that's going to run. It is an RWA DPIN play with phenomenal tokenomics, phenomenal partnerships, and phenomenal narratives. We're accumulating that one over on the Patreon right now. If you want to know what it is, you got to be over there, guys. This one's going to explode just like XCN did, just like ZBEC did. And if you're in, you're in. If you're not, then you're going to be sitting there asking me the same question about the next project about 6 weeks from now, saying, do you think it's too late to get into that one now, Rob? So I would suggest getting over to the Patreon and getting in early on these gems, guys, before they pump 300%, 400%, 500%, not after. Rob, your thoughts on this is the hardest cycle, and will most people be blown away at how fast the bull run kicks in? Yes, I do think most people will be blown away by how fast it kicks in, but it's not any harder. Like, people look back at the 2021 cycle, like the year of 2021, and they look back in fondness like it was easy, right? They don't remember all of the pullbacks and corrections where they thought that the bull run was over, and the content creators out there were saying it's a bear market. They forgot all that stuff, and they just remember it was a great year. But there were 15 corrections throughout between November of 2020 and November of 2021, 15 corrections that ranged from 11% to 44%, right? A lot of them, most of them were an average of around 20 to 25%. That's for Bitcoin. So altcoins corrected even bigger than that, right? But no one remembers any of them. No one talks about any of them. All they remember is 2021 was like skipping through the daisies and it was easy, and this time it's harder. It's not harder this time. It's the same as it was. That's what I would say to that, brother. The handle broke off. Oh, look at that. Two people need to get on their hands and knees and show their undying appreciation to D's Nuts for the free gifted memberships over on Crypto Blueprints. D's Nuts are very generous. Remember that. Get into the Patreon. Great info there. Absolutely, David. Absolutely, man. This here, we're going to get rid of that. And yeah. So there it is, guys. Listen, speaking of the Patreon, I got some one-on-one coaching calls I got to do. I got a mentor coaching call I got to do over there right now. So guys, if you want to get in, if you need mentorship in this space, if you need help, if you need coaching, a mentorship who's been through multiple bull cycles, multiple bull runs, guys, we can help you with portfolio structure, exit strategies, profit-taking plans, how to roll profits from one project to the other, how to exit this market with your profits intact, understanding technical analysis, sentiment in the market, everything, guys. The emotions, the mental aspect of it. Get over there, guys, for the mentorship that you're going to need. Book yourself into one of our coaching mentorship programs. We do them every single day, and they're free as a Patreon member. We just dropped the new microcap gem video yesterday. The project that's going to pump like ZBIC did, like Onyx Coin did. Don't wait for this thing to pop off 300%, 400%, 500%. Get in and accumulate while the accumulating is good. The link is down below, guys. It's in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. Check it out for yourselves. Join the community. Thousands of members. Otaku says, you need to all worship these nuts. Patreon is so damn worth it. Yes, absolutely, guys. Guys, listen. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. You're going to want to get in early on these plays. I'm telling you right now, we got in. If you're watching ZBIC right now, guys, we got into that 7 or 8 months ago, right? Get over there. Get into the next gem before it's too late. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.